Many learners want to be able to spell better, and spelling is often a cause of concern for both tutors and learners. Rather than practicing spelling rules in isolation, think about spelling in terms of its immediate relevance to your learner. Ask your learner to select words from spelling practice from writing or stories that they generate. Ask what your learner wants to be able to write and therefore spell in everyday life. Then use multisensory strategies to help your learner focus on and better remember the spellings of those words. Approaching spelling this way will have the most impact on your learner's writing and learning goals. It's critical to understand that spelling and writing are two separate activities that draw upon different skill sets. Discuss this with your learner as often as you need to. Consistently set aside time to write in your tutoring sessions and briefly focus on spelling in a separate segment of your meeting.
Hey Loretta, how are you today?
Oh, I'm great. I'm eager to learn and to get anything you want to teach me today.
That's good. So today we're going to be talking about spelling and the techniques associated with spelling. So do you know what a strategy is?
Not really, but I would like you to tell me.
Okay, so a strategy is like a tool. It's a multi-step process that you can go through and just sort of help you figure things out as you're trying to spell. The interesting thing about a multi-step process is that if something goes wrong, you can look back on it and see exactly which step it went wrong at.
Cool.
Okay, so let's talk about what spelling is and what spelling isn't. So spelling isn't an issue of intelligence. It's not something that you can only do if you're super smart. It's more something you improve over time, something that you are familiar with, and the more you read, the more you can pick up on those words. It's also about being able to break down words, so you can take a look at a word and see which parts of the word are there and which pieces you can pick out.
Okay. But what if you can't keep the words in your head, the spelling words in your head? It's like I can read the words and comprehend the words, but I can't keep the words inside my head, like my spelling words.
That is going to come over time and usually repetition. The more you read, the better you can spell, and also the more you practice, the better. Do you have any workaround strategies that kind of helps you figure out when you're not spelling a word properly?
Yeah, I do. I go on my cell phone, and sometimes when I get a word that I can't spell, I go in there and I ask my phone to spell it for me.
Okay.
And my tutor, he says it's not cool to do it. So
sometimes. So that's actually a very clever use of the smartphone in order to help you with your spelling. I think that's awesome, and that's something you can definitely build on.
Yeah, because it helps me in the long run because I can't spell that good, and it really helps me. And especially it helps me in my journal. My journal is so awesome.
You write some pretty good journals.
Yeah.
You could also use something like spell check or something on your phone. If you're typing it out or if you're on a computer, it'll usually have that nice little convenient red underline on the word.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So some things that make spelling kind of hard is that it is a mixture of a lot of different languages. So that might be something that would get into your way. Very few rules actually stick in English. So you might spell one word a certain way and a different word a different way, even though they sound similar. Another thing might be that you might just have words in your head that you just can't get down into paper. And that's why we're going to introduce some multi-sensory type techniques to help you with your spelling.
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
I would like to hear more about those then.
Okay.
All right.
So some of the spelling strategies we're going to explore today are selecting words for spelling practice, focusing on words for spelling practice, training a discerning eye, which means looking for patterns and practicing those patterns, multisensory practice, games, and we got more games. We got a lot of games.
Gosh.
And we also have game-changing technology like smartphones, kind of like a text-to-speech and those different things as well.
All right.
For the most part, we're going to want to focus in on words that come up all the time. So if you need to know a word immediately for something like work or for some sort of public situation, on top of that, things that we write a lot, things that you use a lot, things that you're having trouble with when you're writing your journals or things like that, and also things that just come up all the time in the English language. So words like the, and, you know?
But those words is easy for me to spell. But now, one thing I need them to stick in my head. That's one thing I do need them to do too. I keep going over the same thing, and it's for not just for me, it's for other people too. There's other people in this world that needs to put them to stick in their head too. So that's where we need to come up with a program for them to stick into other people's head too.
That's why, thankfully, we have a lot of spelling strategies that we're going to work on today.
Awesome.
Cool. So we're going to choose words from your life that you need to learn now in order to help you, and also we're going to do it in different ways. We're going to use our hands, we're going to use multi-sensory ways of learning them so they'll stick. Okay, why don't you go ahead and open up the file and we can see what we can work on.
I went through this.
Okay, so I see you've got some underlined words here.
Yes.
For these,
Would you like to take a look at it?
I would like to take a look at it.
Would you like to read this?
I would like to read it.
Are you truly want to read it?
I truly want to read it. So these are the words that we can use for our exercises and also for your next spelling test.
I got them right?
No, some of these are going to need some.
Oh, come on.
So these are the misspelled words that I got from your writing. It's successful, raising, children, father, something, everything, life, and disappointing. Are there some more words you might want to
Yes, there is
add
a
to
word that's actually missing.
Okay.
Always is missing off that list.
Okay, we can work on always.
Yes. So those will be spelling words now?
Maybe.
Oh, you tried to do that.
Yeah, that was actually habit. I didn't mean to throw that in there.
Yeah.
Okay, so for this exercise, we're going to be trying to find the small words in the big words. This is so you can train your eye to look for patterns in the spelling, and also when you're reading, you can just identify these smaller words within the big words.
Okay.
So if you want to just go ahead and start with grandchildren.
Okay, I see "and" in here.
Okay, and
Children.
Grand is one.
What else can be up in here? Chill.
Child.
Oh, child.
Child.
Okay. Right.
Can you see any others?
Nope, not offhand.
Okay. Sounds good, Loretta.
Okay. I can see. Okay, we can go to father.
Sure.
Fat and her.
Okay.
Okay. And the.
Well done.
Okay. And okay. And something. Is that right? Okay. So thing. Some.
Could we maybe take a look?
Me.
Me is one, right? Maybe at the very beginning of the word, if we just cover this.
I know this word.
Right, it would be so.
Yeah, so. See, this is what I'm talking about. I know the word, but it just won't come out.
Which is why we're working on these, right?
Yes, this is why we're working on it.
So what we're going to do is we're going to break the word up into pieces and kind of like the syllables, and we're going to clap it out. And as we break them up, you will be able to see just what parts of the word make up the word, and so you can kind of spot the beginning, middle, and the end.
All right, sounds good to me.
Okay, so do you want to try the first one?
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do it together. Ready?
All right.
It's successful.
Okay.
So successful. Okay?
Oh, okay, so that's 3.
3 syllables, but let's go ahead and take your pencil.
Okay.
And we're going to cross it out as we say it, okay?
Okay.
So, successful.
Okay, so
What's the first syllable in that word?
so success.
It might be S-U-C, so suck. Mm-hmm. Ses.
Says right here,
Yeah.
and then full.
And then full. Do you want to try a different technique?
Yeah.
Maybe that'll help? Okay,
Yeah.
so then...
Can we?
Yeah, sure. Take your hand, put it underneath your chin.
Okay.
And then every time your mouth opens,
Yeah.
that is 1 syllable.
Oh,
Okay, so then every time your chin goes down.
okay.
Okay, so suck, ses, full. Okay.
Hey, that's cool.
Yep.
All right, that's something new. I never thought about that one.
Do you want to try it with the next one?
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay.
let's do that. So this is going to be
Which
raising.
one we gonna do? The clap or the underneath the chin?
Which one do you want to do?
Oh, let's try it underneath the chin.
Okay,
That's
let's do the
that-
chin.
yeah.
Okay. Raising.
Sing.
How many syllables do you think?
2.
That's 2, right?
That's cool.
Do you know where the word breaks up?
I think it brings.
Raising.
I think it right here. This one.
Yep.
Raising.
Yep.
Hey, that's cool.
Good job,
Like
Loretta.
that.
Nicely done.
That. That's the new one. That's the new one underneath the chin. I never thought about that one. This one I kind of knew because we did this one before.
Yeah.
Me and you.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
But this one is kind of new.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you want to try the next one?
Yeah.
We're going to be practicing word patterns. Word patterns are super valuable because they are spelling words that rhyme and have the same ending. So that kind of helps because it's like if you can spell one of them, you can spell a lot of them because they have the same ending. So for example, we have IFE. Okay, so we have I-F-E. That's in the word life, right?
Yeah.
What's this word?
Wife.
Wife. What's this word?
Fife.
Fife. This one? Got the silent K in there, I know.
Yeah, and the shit could be a Y, so
That was, yeah, perfect. And this one.
Stife.
Try again.
Stife.
St-
See, that's what I mean. See.
right?
Strife.
Strife, perfect. So for the next one, we have successful. That has the ESS.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So here we've got the tiles, right? So
Yeah.
here we have ESS. Okay. So take a look at the tiles. See if there's anything you can tack on to the front that will make a word.
Mess.
You made a mess.
So now I have to write it down.
Yeah.
Mess. Okay.
Okay.
Mess.
Let's try a different letter.
Okay. Now if you put S-T-E.
That's
I mean,
an R.
S-T-R.
Yeah.
Stress.
Stress. Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm stressing right now.
Come on, Loretta.
Because I missed the other
Come
word.
on, Loretta.
You know how I get. Stress.
Stress.
S-T-R-E-S-S.
Okay. And I can see maybe one more.
Less.
Less. Yes.
Less stress.
Less stress.
Okay.
Okay. Good job, Loretta. So now we're going to be talking about words that'll help you in a lot of situations. These are the ones that'll give you the most bang for your buck. So if you want to just open up here. So here we have a list of words that are the most common in the English language. So if you
Like
know,
the spelling tests.
like the spelling tests we do, yeah, just like that. These 12 words make up a quarter of all reading. So if you know how to read and possibly even spell these 12 words,
Okay.
that's a quarter of all your reading.
Okay.
Good to go. If you know how to,
Are you gonna give me these words to spell?
do you want to spell it? Okay. Okay. So these 20 words make up.
I take the 12, not the 20.
Okay.
But we
Okay.
can go through a spelling test with these ones.
You really want to do these ones, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. Cool. Let's do it.
Okay. So your first word is going to be a.
A
Your second word is going to be and.
and
No, and like you and
oh
I.
and
Mm-hmm.
and like AND.
Yep. Exactly. And then it's going to be he, like he went to the store.
HE.
Then it'll be I, like I went to the store.
Okay.
It'll be in,
And
is,
is
it,
okay.
of, that. Now we are going to do a different kind of spelling test. I have this. We're going to rip this up, and we're going to see how many words we can make out of these letters. So let's go ahead and rip them up.
Okie dokie.
So what this is going to do is this is going to help you identify letters and words and how they go together, and maybe like parts of words, right?
All right. Let's see here. So we scribble them all up, and we just. Okay, so there's an S.
We have an S.
Here's a P. Spell. I.
Oh, spill?
Yeah,
You're right.
L. L.
Spill. Nice. Maybe we can write that down.
Spelling.
Here we have the letters IT,
Okay.
which kind of creates those word families we were talking about earlier. So if we were to put a letter in front of IT, we could make other words. Like
Put this word right here.
it's, yeah. It's. So with this, we're kind of like using our hands, and it kind of makes it fun. It's like an interesting way to do spelling, right? So if we put maybe like an L right there, we got
Wow.
lit.
Oh, wow.
Mm-hmm.
What about we put what was that other word I was thinking about?
Maybe a P.
Pit.
Pit.
Put that there.
Yeah. And there's one actually that may look a little familiar. Loretta, we can do S. ESS.
Oh yeah, we had that word when we was playing that when we was in that other project that we had did earlier.
Yep, when we were doing the word parts.
Yeah, yeah, we did that one too.
So
But we just can't use any.
yeah. Pen, we can do.
And 10?
Yeah.
10.
Move the B.
I know you don't like me to use my text on my phone,
Yeah.
but it helps me sometimes.
Okay.
Okay. I just go on my phone, but you want me to use, what was that again?
Speech to text.
Speech to text. But I find on my phone somewhere, either I go on a page, and I might just go on one of my message phones, you know, but I go on there and I speak, and I ask them like to spell calculator.
Okay.
Okay, I would say, I'm on a speaking phone, I say, spell calculator. It might not spell it right. I say, spell calculator. So I say, spell calculator at least about 3 or 4 times to make sure my phone spells it right.
Okay.
When it spells it right, I look on there and it spell it right. then I'll write it down. If you're going on there and you're saying, hi, sweetie, how are you doing today? You have to make sure that you are pronouncing it and spelling it right and saying it right. Because the text message is not going to do it right. Sometimes I send stuff wrong.
That's okay.
So if you read right, you can go back and you can read it before you send it.
Okay.
And it's the correct thing because my tutor, AJ, he always say, read it before you send it. So that's what I do now.
Okay.
I read things before I send it to make sure stuff is correct. And that's the great thing to do. And if I do it, I would hope other people do it too.
Okay, so we're going to be making some flashcards with the word on one side and a picture on the other side. That's going to help us relate the way a word looks to what it actually is.
Okay.
So, for example, if we do children, right? So on one side.
Okay, AJ, you know how we do this now.
I know how we do
You're
it.
doing the picture, I can do the writing.
Okay, I'll do
Okay.
the picture, you do the writing. So here's a
Yeah.
pen. I guess that doesn't open. You can write the word children.
Okay. No, I do the writing.
Okay.
So I do the writing on this side.
Okay.
So you can do the picture on this side. Okay, I like using my flashcards, AJ, because I can comprehend on it. Because like on father, I can read the word, and then after reading the word, I can see the picture.
Okay.
And then it's telling me, okay, this is the father. All right, even though he got a big belly and he got a suitcase, all right? But still, I know this is a father figure, okay? And then I can turn it around here and it says, father, like father. Okay, or I can say, father.
Yep.
Okay, and it's like telling me that, all right, you can comprehend that this is a father, and you saying that this on this side is comprehend. And this is like giving you an ideal picture, right? And it's better when you have flashcards and you're comprehending on it. And if you don't have the flashcards, it's like kind of like hopeless.
It's not hopeless.
Yeah, it is, because
It's not hopeless, Loretta.
it kind of is, because when you have flashcards, it's more better when you have the flashcards too. You know, because you can.
It just helps.
It helps a lot more better too. Because as more flashcards you have, more better you can get in your reading too. Right?
Yep. Okay, so today we took some of the words you were having trouble with from your journal, and we used a few different strategies on them. We used the finding the small words and the big words. So with a word like everything, we found the word every and thing and eve and very and so on. We also broke the words into pieces. That was with the the old hand on the chin and the clapping
Yes.
for the syllables.
Yes.
We also did the word patterns like if and s, like successful, and all the other words you can use using that word pattern. Then we also did our common words, which is basically all of the words that you come across from time to time, quite often actually. So out of these, which one do you? And we also did the flashcards
Yes.
as well.
Yes.
Out of these, which ones do you think
Well, you know,
were the most helpful?
I loved everything, all of them, flashcards, even these.
The tiles.
Everything came across me amazing. You know, the spelling words, I love these ones. The word groups, the breaking them up, these ones. Towels, these awesome. I'm gonna take these ones. I would like to do these a lot too. I want to find some of these to do. My spelling word, the spelling words that was giving is most that I want to take. These ones. I can use all of them. Telling you the truth, I could take all of them and use every last one of these ones to use.
Okay.
You know, but To me, I can't choose. There's not one here that I can't choose because I would want to use every last one of them.
Okay.
Me, I would want to use each and every last one of these ones because they're tools that I can take and use.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not one that I can just take and say that I want to use this one by myself. I want to just use this one. I would want to use each and every last one of them.
Sounds good, Loretta. We can do that.
Thanks.
Okay.
You've seen a tutor and learner select spelling words from the learner's own writing and practice those words using multisensory spelling strategies. Writing is of primary importance in tutoring. Focus on spelling activities separately and sparingly without letting spelling interfere with writing.